there were some rumors that went around after our last podcast episode that the reason that I have not seen Julie was because she doesn't want to see me. And that is just untrue.
Lindsie Chrisley setting the record straight on why she hasn't visited her stepmom Julie in prison.
If you want to speak and for whatever to be heard or believed, then you have to be accepting of the fact that the other side is going to have something to say too.
Last month, the rumor started spreading after the reality star said this on her Southern Tea podcast.
This person said, I was wondering if we could get a Julie update. And as far as I know, she's doing well. I have not been to Lexington to visit her yet.
So it was assumed Julie didn't want Lindsie visiting, but according to Lindsie, that's far from the truth, and she has her grandma to back her up.
I was waiting in line myself because when she put me on the list, she thought I'd be right away because I'm the next thing to her mother.
She put me on the list too?
Yeah. And so they said, well, mother-in-laws are not blood, so you have to wait 3 months.
Todd Chrisley's mom, Nanny Faye, explaining the difficult process it takes to visit Julie in Kentucky, where she's serving a 7-year prison sentence for tax fraud.
I've only got to see her 3 times, so it was almost 2 months before I ever got to see her because of the way they carry on their list. They take their own time. So it's a process. Everything in life now is a process. So don't believe anything you hear.
Well, everything happens for a reason and in the timing that it's supposed to.
Lindsie's in contact with both Julie and her dad, who's serving his 12-year sentence in Florida. She says it's difficult, but they make it work.
Finally have been able to communicate over their form of email for the first time, but also her email is very delayed. And Dad's is very different. You can send him an email and you will hear back within maybe 2 hours response. So it's been
And he doesn't get his backed up days later.
A very, very different process.
I believe that everything that happens, God already knows it's going to happen. And God, He knows how you're going to get through it.